So just so you know, I'm recording it and I'll put it on YouTube if I have any problems. I have received a letter from the form I filed, which was I-130, and I received that on May 15th, and I didn't receive anything since then, and I never got requested to send any information. And then I just got the other day another notice in the mail that says notice of intent to deny, and it says the reason they're denying is because I didn't send any information, or I didn't send the required paperwork. And the reason I didn't send any paperwork is because they never requested any paperwork, and they told me on the application not to send any paperwork.
Okay, so the notice actually is trying to, I apologize, the notice explained to you for you not to send any paperwork.
Yes.
And then it also denied you because you didn't send anything.
No, let me say that again. The first notice I got was right after I filled my I-130 form, petition for alien relative. They sent me a form to verify that. It's form I-797C, notice of action. It says, we received your form, we cashed your check, thank you, we will notify you if we need any further, when we need further information, we will notify you. So I haven't received anything since then. That's March 15th. So that's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's 8 months later, finally I get a letter from you guys. It says notice of intent to deny, and it says the reason we're denying is because you haven't sent us any of the requested documents, and you haven't requested any documents.
Okay, well, I'll definitely look into that for you today, sir, and see what kind of information I can come up with for you, okay?
Okay.
As far as that goes, I definitely need to go through a few questions here. That way I can provide you with the best service possible.
Okay.
I do understand you're not calling me about a pending case. However, you are calling me about a rejection notice that you did receive.
Yes.
Now, are you the employer, legal representative, or a USCIS customer?
I am the husband of the wife I'm filing the petition for. So I am the what does it call me?
You are the petitioner?
I'm the petitioner, right? Yes.
Okay. So you are the USCIS customer and you are the petitioner.
Yes.
Do you still have that receipt notice with that receipt number?
Yes, I do. It's LIN 169-065-8129.
So I have LIN
Yes.
169-065-8129. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Give me one moment here. You did say that you called about this issue before. Now, was the service request created when you called before?
No, because they kept transferring me to numbers that wouldn't allow me to leave a message because I'm in Japan. It says put in your phone number, and I try to put in my phone number. It doesn't give me any options after that. My phone number gets rejected because it's too long.
Okay, I do apologize about that, sir. Now, as far as that goes, we'll definitely look into this and see what we can do for you. Just give me one moment here. Do you mind if I place you on a brief 1-minute hold?
No problem.
Some information here.
Thank you. No problem.
I do appreciate that, and I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay. Well, let's hope Caleb can do something about this. I'm going to do a little Daimoku while I'm waiting because I'm not killing time. I don't like to kill time, even though time really doesn't exist, but I'm going to do some Daimoku because that always exists. That's the infinite present now. And I'm sitting above my computer is my Gohonzen, which is always there because I'm always double tasking because I'm an infinite being. So here we go. Now you
Thank you, sir, for holding. I do apologize about that delay.
No problem.
Now, I'm still currently going through some information here. Do you mind if I extend the hold for one more minute?
Yes, please.
I do
no
appreciate
problem.
that, and I'll be right back with you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for holding. I do apologize about that delay.
Thank you.
Now, as far as that goes, the error, did it explain exactly what that we were missing?
No, nothing at all.
Okay,
Would you like me to read you
that?
Would you like me to read you both notices?
Yes, that would be good if you don't mind.
Okay, so the first one says the I-130 petition for alien has been received by our office for the following beneficiary. And I just noticed it's the printing's really small, so I couldn't read my wife's name. But my daughter is learning to read in English now, and she's 4 years old. And she started reading it, and she said, Kabayashi. Who's Kabayashi? I said, I don't know. And she says, it says Kabayashi Madi here. I said, oh, that's a mistake, which I didn't notice. And I didn't notice it until I got the notice of intent to deny because it's spelled the same wrong way. Her name is Kobayashi. There's no such name as Kabayashi in the world. So it should say name Kobayashi Madi, and her date of birth and her country of birth. And then it says, please verify your personal information listed above and immediately notify the U.S. National Customer Service Center at the phone number listed below if there is any changes. I didn't notice there was any changes needed because I couldn't read that small Kabayashi until my daughter just read it the other day. It says, please note that if a priority date is printed on this notice, the priority date does not reflect earlier retained priority dates. If you have questions about possible immigration benefits or services, filing information, or any other forms, call this number, which I'm calling now. If you have any questions or comments regarding this notice or the status of your case, please contact our customer service number. You will be notified separately about any other case you have filed. That's all this notice says. It doesn't say to do anything. All it says is this notice does not grant any immigration status or benefit. So this was the receipt that we filed our form. That's all I ever received. And then I received a letter just on October 26th. It says, notice of intent to deny. U.S. Citizen and Immigration Services intends to deny the petition for alien relative form I-130, which this receipt was for. You filed on behalf of Madi Kabayashi. There's no such thing as Kabayashi. As your spouse under Section 201 of the Immigration and Nationalization Act. USCIS requires certain initial documents in order to process your petition. You failed to submit any of the required document evidence with your I-1 Form 5. The website I got the I-130 from was the U.S. Embassy in Japan, because I live in Japan, and the U.S. Embassy in Japan's website says to send in the I-130 form and the check. Once they receive the check and they clear the I-1 form, they'll send a letter requesting an interview at the embassy. I never got any of that stuff. So it says
So you got the I-130 from the U.S. Embassy in Japan?
yes, website.
Okay.
And the website says just send in your check and the information on the iPhone form. It doesn't require anything else. And when they sent this receipt, they cashed my check for $420, but they never said on this receipt, notice of form, notice of action. The first one I received that verified that they received my, they didn't say I didn't send the required information. If I was supposed to send some other required information, why didn't they say that on this form?
Correct, sir, and I do apologize about that misunderstanding there. Now, as far as that goes, I do apologize sincerely about this situation. Now, what I'm going to do, since there was a typographical error on that notice that you did receive from us, I'm going to expedite the request. And what I'm going to do is send you a new notice with the correct version of the name on there, okay?
Okay.
Now, what they're going to do is they're going to contact you, and they're going to make sure that this is fixed, and possibly that way that you can resubmit this and there won't be any issues, okay?
Okay.
Now, give me one moment here while I do just create this service request. I'm going to pull up this information here, and we'll see if we can't take that information from you and get that corrected, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir, and I do apologize about everything that's going on. Now, do you currently have an address that we can send this to?
The one that you sent the notice of denial and the one that you sent the receipt, those are both the addresses I live at in Japan.
Okay. So we did send them to you over in Japan?
Yes.
Okay, give me one moment here. And you are a U.S. citizen, and you are filing for your spouse, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and what is the zip code there?
It is 950-0198.
So I have 950-0198, is that correct?
Yes, that is.
Okay, give me one moment here. Okay, now that is the mailing zip code over there, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, when did you file your I-130?
It says, let's see. I filed it sometime in the beginning of, let's see, notice of, no, oh, this is May. Okay, when did I file it? I thought it was March. I can't read this. Received in May. I must have filed it May, April, probably in April.
Okay, you filed it in April?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you have a mailing address in the U.S.?
My parents live in the U.S., but I would prefer to have it sent to me in Japan because my parents are very unstable people.
I understand. Now, is there any way that we could take your parents' address and then
Yes.
I can have them email you the receipt?
Yes, but okay. Let me try to find their. I know their address up to their zip code, so let me try to get their zip code.
That's fine. I do appreciate that.
Okay, let me start with the street name because that'll help me remember. It's 640 Kumquat. Kumquat is the fruit. Kumquat.
Did you even get it off of our website, man?
Okay, and that's Oceanside, California. Let me see. And I'm pulling up the zip code now. Kumquat, Oceanside. Oceanside. Unless your computer automatically pulls it up. Let me see. Oceanside, California. Okay, the zip code should be 92058.
They're asking for you to pay the fee first.
92058.
Yes, and I forgot, after Kumquat, it's Way, W-A-Y.
Okay, so it's 640 Kumquat Way,
Yes.
Oceanside, California, 92058, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, give me one moment here.
Would you like to have some pro bono legal service advice? The website for that, that way you can actually get somebody who goes through the Department of Justice to help with that? Because it sounds like you're going through a third-party website now. Because on USCIS website, ma'am, you can
Okay, now your wife is the one that you were petitioning for, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
and you can download the form.
Okay, and what is your wife's last name, if you don't mind spelling
Okay,
it?
so it should be spelled Koba. It's K-O-B-A,
Okay,
Yashi, Y-A-S-H-I, Kobayashi.
and that is her last name, correct?
Yes, and Kobayashi is the third largest name in all of Japan, so I never heard of Kabayashi. I was kind of shocked that that was on there.
I do apologize about that. So it is K-O-B-A
Yes.
space.
Oh, sorry, no space. No space. It's just two characters.
No space?
Yeah.
Okay. I do apologize about that. So it's Kobayashi,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, Kobayashi.
And her first name?
Mari, it's M-A-R-I.
M-A-R-I.
Yes.
Okay, and her date of birth?
Her date of birth is 5/1/1972.
Okay, so I have May 1st, 1972.
Yes.
You're fine. So with that being said, now, it sounds like you're going through a third-party website.
Okay, and what is your email address?
My email address is TIM
They're telling you to pay before
JANAKOS at
that they're
gmail.com.
and I don't believe that.
So I have TIMJANAKOS at gmail.com.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and your phone number?
You want my phone number in Japan? I don't have a phone number in the US.
That's fine.
Okay. So you have to do country code is 81. Area code is 90. And then 6687. One moment, I have to say it in Japanese to remember it. 090-668-98995. 9895.
Okay, so I have 81-90
Yes.
-6687
Yes.
-9895. Is that correct?
9895. I'm writing it down with you so I can say it in Japanese. One second. Let me say it in Japanese and I'll remember it. 090-668-98995. Yes, that's right.
Okay, thank you, sir. Give me one moment.
I've been in Japan too long.
You're fine, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you figure out what's going on. Okay, so you're trying to apply for your N400. And 600? So what exactly are you wanting to know about? Well, are you trying to nationalize, or are you trying to derive benefits for your family members? Excuse me? Well, both of them can lead you to being a citizen, ma'am. Are you wanting to know how you derive that? Are you wanting to...
As far as that is concerned, do you mind explaining the situation of how her name was spelled on the notice?
Yes, it was spelled Kabayashi.
And who was that? Was it your mother or your father?
Okay, so
So instead
On
of
the notice.
instead of co at the beginning, it was Ka instead of Ko.
Calling about a cave.
okay, so it was on the notice. It was Kabayashi,
Yes.
and it's supposed to be Kobayashi.
Yes. Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
And you do not have questions about being sponsored by a relative?
Okay, give me one moment here.
Permanent resident, is that correct? Are you a permanent? One moment here, ma'am. Stay with me for just a moment. I apologize. So, was you born in one of the 50 states?
Okay, now I have created a service request, and I have let them know of the typographical error that they made and things like that. Now, I do have a confirmation number here if you'd like to write it down.
Yes,
That
I
way you
would.
know the service request was created for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, and it's T is in Tango,
Okay.
the number 1,
And,
Okay.
D is in Delta,
Okay.
313
Okay.
160
Okay.
5428.
Okay.
N as in November,
Okay.
S as in Sierra,
Okay.
and C as in Charlie.
Susan Charlie. Okay. So can I repeat it back to you? T is in Timothy. I'm gonna use my name. Number 1. D is in Denver. 3131 6054 28. N is in Nancy. S is in Sam. C is in Charles.
Yes, that's exactly right. As far as that's concerned, again, I do apologize about the situation, sir.
Mhm.
Now, they should be contacting you within the next 30 days, okay?
Okay. And can you give me one more thing? Can you repeat my receipt number for my so make sure you got it right, the LIN number?
Yes, the LIN number,
Yes.
it was LIN
Yes.
169
Yes.
065
Yes.
8129.
Perfect. Okay, and your name's Caleb and you're S56772.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Caleb. You're the only person that's done anything to help me. I've been calling for days.
Absolutely. I do apologize about that, sir. Now, as I said, they will contact you within the next 30 days. Now, if for some reason, if they don't, then definitely do contact us. That way we can help you further.
Okay, so let me just verify one more thing, because on the notice to deny intent, it says, please write us a letter within 30 days to dispute this. So do you recommend I should also send the letter and tell them what you've done and what I've done?
Absolutely. I would definitely encourage you to do that. If they said that you can, write a letter to them to do that, I would definitely do that, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Caleb.
You're welcome, sir, and thank you for calling USCIS, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, too. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Wow, that was fucking great. How does it get... I slept 8 hours. I was supposed to wake up at 6 o'clock, and I thought I woke up at 6 o'clock, and I came in my computer, and I'm like, it's 8 o'clock. Frick. I hope it's not past the time. So I don't know what time zone they're in, because they say you can only call between let's see, time in. I'll try time in California. I'm typing with one hand because I'm holding the frickin' camera. Okay, so it's 3:28 in California. I thought they were in Nebraska originally, so let's see what time it is in Nebraska. Last time I asked someone on the phone where they're at, they wouldn't let me know. Like it's some kind of, I'm gonna know where they're at. So in Nebraska, it's 5:25. So if they are in Nebraska, they wouldn't have answered the phone because it would have been too late. So they must be in California or somewhere else. Okay, that's cool. I hope this works. Thanks you guys for watching. I'm not gonna post this video only because this lady actually helped me. I don't know if it's a lady or a man. I thought Caleb was a man's name, but he or she sounded like a woman. So anyway, I'm assuming it's a woman. But if I muscle test, if I had two hands. Oh, I'm getting a man if I muscle test, so maybe it's a man. I'll say him for now on. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye.